I told my manager I don't want to participate in fun work competitions. Hi all. I've posted on this sub before and you all were extremely helpful. Thank you and shout out to the millennials. As a recap, I'm 22 and just got a full-time position at a company where there's always volunteer stuff going on. People asking for donations, mandatory learning modules, and fun activities. I don't mind some of these things. Mine is constantly being asked for money, as long as they're within working hours. Recently, my company created a competition where everyone can track their daily physical activity and put it into a public log for points. My department decided to join as a team, but whether I enrolled or not wouldn't make a difference for their score whatsoever. My coworkers are in their late 30s and 40s and seem pretty into it. But I honestly don't care to join or participate. I know it's a small task, but I still don't want to do it. I don't even have time to think about it while I'm at work because there's always so much to do. Hundreds of emails. And I'm still being trained. For the past 2 weeks my manager's been constantly asking me to join. At first I just avoided signed up, but after she kept bringing it up I just brought up that I was going on vacation soon and won't be tracking my steps or logging my physical activity. Again today. She said, I emailed you an invite to join. You should be checking your emails and always Outlook open in a tab. She sent me like 4 invite emails just this week. I told my manager I didn't want to join the work competition and reiterated that I was leaving on vacation and won't be thinking about logging my activity. She then explained how I could log all my walks while I'm there and went on and on. So I straight up said, I don't want to be thinking about work while I'm on vacation. And she was like, it's not work. It's a competition, and was clearly extremely offended and shocked. I then just said, well yes, but it is still work related. Anyways, to me this is just setting boundaries. This whole thing is optional. But it seems like a consistent pattern this manager in terms of pressuring us all to join the fun activities instead of working on how she can support us through managing heavy workloads. Work is not my life. I'm 22. I want to party and have fun while I'm gone. Not think about logging my physical activity or anything work-related. I know she's not happy about it all, and I probably seem like one of those employees. Am I an asshole for this? How do you even deal with these types of situations? She said herself that it is not work, so you have no obligation to participate. Email her that you appreciate the invitation but are not participating at this time. If she approaches you, email her again the day of the conversation. Fuck no. Your manager has made her work life her actual life. She has no work-life balance and expects you to be the same. You are well within your right to tell her no. You won't be participating in extracurriculars as it is effectively working or adding additional responsibilities without adequate any pay. Malicious compliance. Sign up. Make the entry for every single day, sitting on couch watching reruns of Night Court. 6 hours. 780 calories. A 170-pound person burns 136 calories an hour just existing. Sitting on a couch. Adjust accordingly based on your weight. I told someone once that it was inappropriate to ask for donations at work. I formerly ran a corporate wellness program, and was very adamant about these 2 things. 1. It shouldn't be mandatory. 2. Physical fitness competitions shouldn't exist within the workplace. They're ableist and can be triggering to those who have had an eating disorder. Take a stance and continue to say no. Maybe ask them to stop asking because you will not join. It might be slightly blunt, but it should get the point across. You are setting boundaries. Your boss has no right to dictate what you do in your vacation or off-duty hours. Just ignore her when she keeps bringing it up or simply say no. Your biggest flaw right now is that you seem to say, "Why?" You shouldn't do that, as it only opens the door for them to try and argue. No is a complete sentence. Where I work, and it's been years ago, we had a yearly United Way campaign. And there were many other campaigns for various things over the years as well. But this United Way, some people didn't give and the pressure was on, and I had heard that they ended up giving like 25 cents a week just to meet some manager's participation goal for their group. Sorry, but you sure this isn't a health insurance thing, where they want to monitor employees? Ew. Your manager sounds awful. I would just let them know you like to keep your work life and personal life separate, and this seems to cross that line for you. Be firm but not rude, and hopefully they get the message. I don't participate, encourage, or enable competition between coworkers. Without fail, anyone who cares about winning is a loser, and it just makes everyone feel bad. Especially peers. It's bad enough we compete for projects and promotions because management likes the commoners to fight for affection. I am not going to do anything that pits the lowest level against each other. Edit. A word. NTA, that place sounds terrible. If it's mandatory, make it mandatory. Don't say that it's optional. Then hound your ass to strong-arm you into participating. If you end up having to do it, maybe either enter 1 foot a day or 100 miles a day to mess with their competition. On the advice of my doctor, I am deciding not to participate in the activity logging. Please respect my decision. I just say yes and never do it. Had a similar thing to you. If they ask, then give them made-up numbers, saying you forgot to record. I honestly don't know why managers think we want to have fun at work. We have these daily virtual coffee dates that the fun committee arranged and hosted. From breathing exercises to poetry. Attendance was low, so manager made it compulsory for each one of us to host 2 sessions a month. Say yes. Take 30 seconds a day to write something. Doesn't have to be accurate in any way. They say, "Hey, are you recording everything?" You say, "Yep, did my best, conflict sidestepped." You're already thinking about it outside of work hours, and now your boss may think negatively. Obviously it's ridiculous for them to ask. But that's the reality you signed up for. Yeah, I don't even go to work meetups or parties. There's people I like at work. If I want to hang out with them, I will. Other than that, this is just where I come so me and my family don't starve. I don't look forward to spending more time with you than I already do. Managers are incentivized to get participation in that specific activity because it helps the insurance rates go down. My buddy worked in a building that the manager wanted everyone to buy those tiny drones and do drone races in the building to help do team building. I think they did it during work hours, but I'm not sure. They bugged my buddy to participate over and over to join in on the fun. So he did. He bought and built a signal jammer that targeted the radio waves the drones used to be controlled. He is a radio wave engineer, lol. They no longer force or bully him to join in on the fun anymore. So good. I wish I was there the day he turned it on in the middle of the race, open mouth smile. I'd look straight at her and say, "Is this optional or mandatory?" If it's optional, then I decline. If it's mandatory, then I'm confused about how this has been presented thus far.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Ericast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.